Hello, and thanks for joining me as I explore beautiful Bodrum, Turkey. Bodrum is situated along the Aegean Sea on the western coast of Turkey. It's a really popular tourist destination for many Europeans and Turks alike. And while spring is not necessarily considered to be in season, it's still a lovely time to visit. It's actually my second time to Bodrum, and the first time I really got to take a look around and see what it has to offer. So I hope you enjoy. I don't go out to eat much in Seattle, mostly because it can get so expensive, even for mediocre food and tip. But Turkey is comparatively very affordable when it comes to food. And I always enjoy Turkish food, but this particular restaurant was seriously amazing. Even my husband and brother-in-law loved it, and they're some of the pickiest eaters that I know. The downtown area of Bodrum is really walkable, and in summertime especially, you'll see that it's filled with people lining the narrow roads. As you walk down the sidewalks of the marina, you'll see a large castle, which is home of the Museum of Underwater Archaeology. The name itself doesn't necessarily scream wow to me, but let me tell you, this is not to be missed when visiting Bodrum. It was so charming and was a highlight of my time in Bodrum. The property is full of peacocks, even some albino ones, and they're just lazily walking between ancient treasures displayed in the various courtyards of the castle. After spending some time at the museum, we made our way through the pedestrian streets of Bodrum, and as hunger struck, we decided to get a bite to eat at McDonald's. Now, I know McDonald's is not exactly traditional Turkish food, but I always find it kind of interesting to see what other countries have on their menus. And it seems this curious little cat was also interested in trying some of the food. Another stop that we made in Bodrum was at the Zeki Müren Museum. I'm not familiar with any of his works, but I'm told he was a very famous Turkish classical music singer and composer, and he's known for his sort of flamboyant outfits, and it was fun to see the sequined and sparkly clothes from decades past. It seems like he was kind of the Elton John of Turkey. One morning we stopped at this really interesting place called Zai, I believe. I'm not really sure how to describe it. It's kind of part cafe, part restaurant, part art gallery, library. Whatever it is, it was really fun to walk around the shaded courtyards that are just plush with tropical plants. And I'm sure that in warmer weather, it would be really lovely to have a cup of coffee outside. On the northern coast of the Bodrum Peninsula is the city of Yalikavak. It's become really popular with its famous marina and its high-end shops and restaurants. I believe even Jeff Bezos has visited, and the waterfront has many nice restaurants where you can eat fresh fish from the sea. This day we had gale force winds, as you can see, so we were forced to eat indoors, but regardless, the view was so nice. If you love fresh squeezed juice like I do, I highly recommend coming to Raw Love You, not only for the delicious juices, but also for the really calm atmosphere. One of the main reasons we wanted to visit Bodrum was to get an idea of what the housing market was like here. We were able to see a few new housing developments under construction, and it was really great for me especially to see the differences between houses in Turkey and the US, most notably the lack of closets or any storage space for that matter kind of stood out to me. And I know I've had people ask, which is better, a Turkish house or an American house? And I can't say that one is necessarily better than the other. What's considered normal in each country is so different, and I just don't think they're comparable. I do know that if we did have a house in Turkey at one point, it would certainly be an adjustment for me, as layouts are different, sizes are different, but they're still really great, and I was glad to see what more modern, new style houses look like. For our time in Bodrum, we stayed at a villa just outside of the city based upon a recommendation from a friend. The hosts were fabulous, and it was so pretty being on top of the mountain, and the place we stayed at had ducks and turkeys and dogs and turtles. It was like a little petting zoo. It was so cute. I really enjoyed my time there, and the fresh air felt so good. Our trip to Bodrum went by too quickly. Isn't that how it always is when you're having a good time? But for good measure, we made one last stop at a new construction community on our ride out of town. One day I can only dream to have a beautiful view of the sea to wake up to every single day, but until then, I have my sweet memories of my time to fondly remember back upon. I hope you enjoyed this little video. I appreciate your time so much, and if you'd like to see more in the future, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'd be forever grateful. Thanks!